Next up, we have Asher Knapp from the Answer Coalition to talk to us about Palestine. Asher?
Palestinians have endured 2 years of brutal genocide at the hands of Israel and the U.S. government after decades of displacement and violence. This genocide killed 1 in 33 Palestinians, at least 20,000 of whom were children. Now there is another ongoing ceasefire process, which Israel has already violated without repercussions. The ceasefire terms include stopping the bombing, a return of nearly 2,000 of the thousands of Palestinian political prisoners, a number which Israel has been reducing unilaterally, and delivery of aid to the United Nations, which Israel has mostly blocked. This agreement is extremely unfavorable for the Palestinian people. Basic humanitarian aid is only allowed in areas that have fully surrendered and disarmed. Israel hasn't been required to disarm, and they have continued killing civilians since the ceasefire started. Donald Trump will head the new transitional government. It also doesn't address the treatment of Palestinians in the West Bank or the continued apartheid system within Israel that segregates Arab Israeli citizens and legally treats them as lesser. The Saloon Flotilla, one of many massive efforts to break the illegal 19-year siege of Gaza and deliver aid, comprised hundreds of activists from 44 countries. But Israel illegally hijacked all the boats in international waters and kidnapped and imprisoned all the activists 2 weeks ago. Protests sprung up around the world to pressure governments into aiding detained activists because many governments, including ours, weren't concerned with the Israeli military's abuse of our own citizens. The flotilla distracted the occupying Navy long enough for the people of Gaza to fish off their own coast for a short time. Under the ceasefire terms, Israel will continue their illegal siege of Gaza. The genocidal devastation inflicted on Gaza is only one piece of the struggle against imperialism, capitalism, and the war machine. Although U.S. support to Israel is deeply unpopular, Israel has received 30% of all U.S. foreign aid since World War II, despite having just 0.1% of the world's population and being one of the wealthiest countries. While billions of dollars are being sent to Israel, people in the U.S. are facing increasingly harsh conditions, including loss of healthcare coverage, cuts to education, and rising homelessness as basic needs become unaffordable for working Americans. Trump is framing himself as a peacemaker, when in reality, he authorized Israel to break the ceasefire in March, and has also granted himself the right to kill anyone he wants off the coast of Venezuela. And now he's threatening a new broader war. The ruling class in this country prioritizes international domination over the needs of the people. And now is the time for us to fight for our right to have a say in our own government and use it to meet the needs of the people, not to wage endless war abroad to make the rich even richer. It's the unbreakable spirit and determination of the Palestinian people and the persistence of the people's movements worldwide that have increasingly isolated Israel and forced our governments to act. Although the project for Palestinian liberation has been going on for decades, people worldwide are waking up to the reality that justice is on the side of the Palestinian people and are rising up in unprecedented numbers. The change in public opinion is a critical factor in the long-term success of the Palestinian struggle for liberation and self-determination. No matter what comes next, the Palestine Solidarity Movement must remain mobilized and persist until the Israeli occupation is fully ended, all U.S. aid to Israel is stopped, and the siege of Gaza is lifted. We know that the power of the people can play a decisive role when we are organized and united, and we will not be silenced. We know that a victory for Palestine is a victory for oppressed people everywhere. So the Palestinian struggle is our struggle, and Idaho will not stop until Palestine is free.